Now, don't get me wrong. We obviously need oil. It's a sad thing that we're so dependent upon oil that everything we create seems to be based in oil to work. Without oil, this country would shut down. Very sad. I'm no bleeding heart liberal. I'm not a damn tree hugger. I don't even recycle half of the stuff at my house. I'm not one of those people, and I certainly don't dog those people out. I'm just telling you what I am to put this conversation into context. But I see people roll their eyes when people talk about hybrid cars and wind. And you know what? You can just look at some things, and you know what? You don't need a biology degree or an MD kind of degree to know that something's healthy. You know what I mean? Like, you look at water and you drink it, and you just look at it and you know, like, this is okay to drink. And then, you know, you put like a you know how you'll see like a Coke that's old and it's syrupy, and you're pouring it and you're just looking at it and you're like, you know what? I don't need to call my doctor. I can look at this and tell that there's going to be some problems on the back end of this. No pun intended. Oil's the same way. Like, really. Look at oil the next time you pour it out in your car, and I want you to look at it as it comes out, and I just want you to tell me that at some point in time, this is not going to affect the environment. And I want you to look at that and tell me that somehow that it just disappears, because nothing really disappears. You look at stuff and it's going to be there. Like, where does this go? What does it do? What does it mean? So I just want to have an honest discussion, and I want people to amend their discussion. Because just to say drilling for oil is environmentally safe, no. That's not a correct statement. There needs to be some words added in there for that to be a true statement. There's some caveats or an asterisk, or, you know, it needs to be added to the bibliography of that. Oil drilling done properly can be environmentally safe. Now, I will tell you this much. If this is where we are right now with oil drilling, I'm really not comfortable. And I don't know about you or you. I am really not comfortable with opening up Alaska, Florida, Hawaii, or any other place right now into some massive oil drilling. I'm really not. Like, they're going to have to do some explanation off of this. There's going to be some explaining behind this. I just had to put this out there. We need to have some discussions now. You know, we just had the mining accident. Those people were not mining for gold in hopes of, you know, finding, you know, this big chunk of gold or a blood diamond. Again, those were men, salt of the earth, thousands of feet underground, shortening their lives had they lived by inhaling soot. Why? So we could power our cars and our refrigerators and our Nintendo games and the lights that I'm at and the microphones that I'm here, that I'm, you know, talking through. So you know what? Let's have a real conversation with real people that know what they're talking about, which means Sarah Palin, yet again, you need to step aside. Let's let the professionals handle this.
We do need to drill here and drill now. Now you can champ the drill, baby, drill.
You know what? Let me tell you where they need to drill, Sarah. It's not in Hawaii, and it's not in Florida, and it's nowhere near Lil Ern. Do not come near me, Sarah, with a drill. Do not come near me with... Actually, I would like that, because that I would take as an assaultive action, and I would defend myself. The only thing that needs to be drilled is possibly a hole in your head so I could dump some intellect into your brain so you can finally speak for more than 30 seconds and make sense. Because you know what? When I look up idiot in Webster's dictionary, they don't even have to write the definition. There's a picture of you there, and I know immediately what the word means.